Hello everyone and welcome to the very first episode of Chronos Blindly Plays Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice? Spirits of Justice? Justice of Spirits? Let's go ahead and check out. It's the final, that is not what I wanted. Yes, return to title. How did I get to the museum? Game selection museum. I don't want museum. Game. There we go. I know how this works. Spirit of Justice. And we have an anime thing going on right now. So yeah, it's been, what? 4 or 5 months since we finished, what's it called? Dual Destinies. And now we're on to the last game of this Trilogy pack. And I think the last Phoenix Wright game in general, right? I know there's like a Phoenix Wright and Layton game. I think that's what his name is. I know there's Edgeworth's games, but I think this is the last Phoenix Wright one, right? Let's go ahead and get started anyways. I was expecting more noise. I don't know why. I was expecting music to continue there. Anime!
On the western edge of the Far East.
So on the west to the east, okay.
Lies a peaceful country of spirit mediums and mystery. The kingdom of Khura'in.
We literally just saw her in the
Now,
menu.
The flames of revolution
Cool.
are threatening to consume it whole.
Excuse me? Judge, what are you doing?
But things like revolt and revolution were the furthest things from my mind when I first arrived in this land.
Look out for pickpockets. Like that yak. I think that was a yak. Yakety yak, don't look back. The foreign turnabout. Ooh, 3D. Here in Khura'in, sure. Death is not the end. Even after death, the soul lives on in the Twilight Realm. And priestess can commune with the spirits of the dead. That sounds familiar. Fear not death. In the name of the Holy Mother. Fear only the impurities of your soul. Uh-huh. I was gonna say you were stabbed. So I take it you're the bad guy. Ah, the blight on my soul. I'll have that child take the blame. You really want to stick with that voice for this whole case, current? Yeah, sure. I do need to think that through sometimes. Oh. They really upped the background graphics. Finally here. This is the kingdom of Khura'in, right? Huh? What a long trip. I wonder how many hours I was in the air. But just look at this place. Is there a festival going on? A martial arts tournament? Get a load of this street. It really feels like I'm in another world here. What a gorgeous temple. I read that's the center of the town. Like, wait, they built the temple on the mountain, and the mountain itself with the temple on it is the center of the town? Does it go all the way around the mountain? That would what I would assume if it's the center. Wow, an ox. Okay, so no, not a yak. A yak is an ox, right? Like a type of ox? Alright, 1 second. We're already Googling something. Yeah! I made a yakety yak joke. And it's coming back. Ox is yak? Why is... okay. Domestic yak. That doesn't help. Is an ox a yak? They're two different species of animal. Bullshit! What animal is a yak? It is a yak. Okay. That makes sense. Don't look at me like that. Excuse me, sir. I wonder what kind of bird that is. Sounds just like a child. I've never seen anything like it. Where? That's quite a crest it has on its head. Excuse me, sir. What? Oh, yeah? Pardon me, are you Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yeah, that's right. Some call me Phoenix Rice or Ace Ventura for some reason. Oops. Hope he hasn't been trying to get my attention this whole time. Wait a minute. Are you? That's right. Oh, fuck off. Like, really? Chronos. I'm just saying, like, come on. I have a hard enough time with the names already in this game. You're gonna give me that? I'll buy or Gade? I'll buy or Gade. I'll be or Gade. That is a pun on something, because it sounds very familiar. Ali by or Gade. Al by or Gade. That's probably not even how you pronounce it. I'm just gonna call you Al. Okay, Al. I'm sorry, Al. I'm monk in training in the temple. Oh, I get it. And I'll be your guide around town. Kiko! Oh, God! It's very nice to meet you. Happy? Happy? What now? Happy Raki, I guess. That's how we greet people here in, Khura'in. I should just put AI, I should just train an AI voice and just type this shit in, right? It'd be less humiliating. I still play it, just have it going on the side. And then occasionally you hear me in the background going, fuck you, AI. It's like, hello, or how do you do? It's a pretty handy expression to know. Okay, let me give it a try. Hello, I'm Phoenix Wright. If you're happy, you know, clap your hands. My name is Phoenix Wright, and I run a small law office. Well, that's what I do back home anyways. Right now, I'm just a traveler, a stranger in a strange land. That actually... I thought that was part of the hat. Welcome to our country. Welcome to the kingdom of Khura'in. Sure. Land of the spirit mediums and mysteries. Look at my bag of holding. Here is a pear that looks like a magatama. This is for you to celebrate your arrival. Speaking of mystery, what is this mysterious green lump exactly? Allow me to explain. This is the famous Khura'in sweet bun. It's called Magathaman or soul bun. It's shaped like a magatama, like Chronos just said. It's so yummy, it'll send your soul right to the Twilight Realm. Oh, it's poisoned. That doesn't exactly make me eager to try it. Thanks. I think I'll indulge later. That'll be 20 damas. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, you're one of those little fuckers. Okay. You're just gonna hand something out and then ask for money for it? I have to pay? I'll have plenty of those on hand, so just let me know if you ever want more. No. No wonder his bag looks so heavy. It's stuffed full of all the tools of his trade. Scamming people. Oops, I almost forgot to tell you something really important. It's about Ms. Maya. She can't come see you for a few days. Yeah, when I called her from the airport, she said she was still training up in the mountains. I told her I'd wait for her here. Either way, I'm glad to hear she's in good spirits. Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium who used to work as my assistant. Is she dead? Like, she better not be fucking dead. I swear to fucking God. Came all the way here to celebrate the end of her, ascetic training with her? Yes, that is it. That's a word I've seen many times before. Al, this is my first time in this country, so I'll be counting on you, okay? Can you get like a voice actor real fast so you can pronounce fucking everything for me? Treat me like I'm 4, because mentally I might be. Maya was right when she told me I could leave everything in your capable hands. Oh, shucks, she said that? Yeah, she didn't tell me you were a fucking scammer though, so we're gonna have to talk about that. That sure was nice of her. Had a chance to show Miss Maya around a little bit too. And if there's one person Maya was worried about, it's me. Because we both know trouble likes to follow you wherever you go, she said. Huh, that girl worries too much. I'm crazy! You sure came early to the party, Mr. Wright, sir. I mean, Ms. Maya won't be done with her training for another 2 weeks. 2 fucking weeks we have to stand in this exact location? Oh, that's the bird you were talking about. I did not see that fucking bird at all earlier. I hate to admit it, but I came early because I was worried about her too. Oh, well, yeah, you know. Haha. Thought I'd get in a little sightseeing first. Oh, sightseeing. Well, I'm your man for that. I'll show you all the best sights in this country has to offer. Thanks. I'm not paying you. That would be great. I guess Al takes his job seriously. Well, what are you waiting for? Those sights aren't going to see themselves. Yikes. All right. You don't have to shove. First, the temple. Right up in the center of the town. There's something there I really want to show you. Is it a dead body? Because I feel like it's going to be a dead body. Usually it's my job to show people the dead body. Wow. It's even more impressive up front. We are having a festival though, right? That's why all these flags and like streamer stuff is up? Because that definitely looks like a festival or a fair type streamer in the background. Allow me to explain. This is the heart of our town. Temple. Femple Temple? Sure, I don't fucking know. Yeah, whatever. It's created by the founder of Khura'inism, the Holy Mother herself. I'm training right here. You know, if you ever trained that AI, Chronos, to just read this shit for you in your own voice, you'd probably still fuck up the pronunciations, right? Yeah, I know. I'm training here in the temple to be a monk someday. I read that the people of this country are all adherents of Khura'inism. According to my guidebook, it's a religion in which ancestral spirits are venerated. The Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our ancestors' souls. The spirit mediums become queen. The spirit mediums become queen to this day, direct descendants of the Holy Mother. Spirit medium rules the entire country, huh? Talk about the power and influence, huh? The main thing you'll want to see when you come to the temple is the Dance of Devotion rite. The Dance of Devotion takes place twice, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. This dance, along with the song ceremony, is performed in offering to the Holy Mother. The Dance of Devotion has the power to summon forth souls. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. Hold it. Slow down. Can't remember all that at once. Not even like I fucking saw any of it, to be quite honest. Some forth, we believe souls carry to sacred realm. Its wings form a loop that wraps around the souls to transport it. Neat. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm a little crazy. I got a little excited. Anyways, the main thing I got from all that is that you really, really love your country. Well, that's sure true. Oh, I like this kid. He pours his heart into everything he does. Let's see, I guess I just explained half of what I usually explain, so I'll give you a special discount and only charge you 10 damas for a tour fee. Thank you for your patience. Drown him in... Oh, no, that is water. Drown him in the water behind him. Guess he pours his heart into aggressive salesmanship, too. Come to think of it, Ms. Maya told me she could tell I love my country, too. We stood here for about an hour while I told her all about her Holy Mother. Really? An hour? Didn't know she had that sort of patience. Hope that counted as patience training. She seemed really interested too. She listened to my whole speech. Huh, that doesn't sound like the Maya I know. This Maya is so kind and nice. She treats me really well, like a little brother. She's kind of like a big sister to me. This is the Maya Fey you're talking about, right? Maybe she's grown up since I last saw her. Clang! 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 Oh no! What's the matter? It's the time already! We have to hurry into the temple right away! But first, let me give you the lyrics card for the song ceremony I told you about. There's an English translation on the lyrics there too. Is there a Chronos translation? Because I'm gonna need that. But why the big rush? Wait, if we don't hurry, we'll miss the beginning of her benevolence's dance of devotion. Her benevolence? Is it the little girl with the staff in the anime intro? Or menu? Yeah, that one. To the windows, to the wall, to the sweat drips from my... Okay, calm down. So Remy is the intro song or intro anime for Suikoden 3. The facial paint reminds me of Jade Cocoon. Which, I think it was only a few characters that had that in Jade Cocoon. Uh-oh, it's the Popo! Flush the stash! Hi!
I'll be your guide. You're under
I'll be your guide. Okay. That's what you get for scamming people! Can I get my money back? Are you evil too? You look a tad evil. Oh my fucking god. It's the waiting room. Accused lobby, excuse me. Let me in! Why won't you let me in? 'Cause you're a foreigner. We don't take too kindly to foreigners. I mean, what business do you have with our court? I told you, my friend is on trial in there. The police raided the temple in the... Friend, we just met the kid, alright? The police raided the temple in the middle of the dance performance yesterday and arrested I'll be of suspicion of treason. Oh, I'll be your guide! I get it. I get it. I was worried about Albie, so I just had to come see his trial. The trial is a notorious attraction, so clear off. You want a picture for your scrapbook? Take one of me and get out of here. Look, you've got it all wrong. Just great. Well, I guess there's only one thing. I'm a lawyer. Yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm not your average foreigner. What? I'm actually a lawyer. Back at home, anyways. What? Lawyer? I can't. That's not possible. What's he so shocked about? Well, whatever. Now's my chance. Nothing wrong with a lawyer entering a courtroom, right? Fuck off, buddy! Wait! Get back here, you! Haha! I'm 3D now! So this is Khura'in's courtroom. Oh my fucking god! Wait! Isn't that her benevolence? What's she doing here in this courtroom with a magic staff? Are they fucking all related? Like, Jesus Christ. The divination seance has been performed. I will now hand down my verdict against the accused. Guilty. Oh, so she is evil. What? A verdict already, but the trial only just started. Guilty. There's gotta be some kind of mistake. Please take another look. Seances performed by Princess Rafa are infallible. They only show the truth. What right do you have to question her abilities? But I didn't... Isn't it ironic to devote a hearing to Khura'in would dare doubt her insight? Non-believers will only be met with suffering in the Twilight Realm, you know. But I didn't do it! Your benevolence, allow me to explain, I beg you! Be silent, impudent whelp. There is no merit to be had in indulging the ramblings born of a criminal's unclean soul. But... what in the world is going on here? The judge made his ruling based on something called a divination seance? What is Albie's attorney doing? He doesn't have one. Wait a minute. Where is Albie's attorney? Why is this happening? I didn't do anything wrong. Foolish child. Doubting the divination seance is tantamount to doubting the Holy Mother herself. Your Majesty, a royal priestess in the name, as royal priestess in the Holy Mother, I command you. Impose the highest penalty against this unclean soul. As you command, so it shall be done, your benevolence. May your holiness grant us her divine favor. Dihara Khura'in. I'm surprised I got it right.
Objection!
Yeah! Fuck all you people! I'm now his attorney! And I'm charging him 100 times my rate. Wait a minute. You're... me and my big mouth. Now what? Mr. Wright, what are you doing here, sir? Well, I'm in it now, so I have to do this right. Your Honor! It's too soon to give your verdict. The trial's only been underway for a few minutes. Excuse me? Who on earth are you? I am, well... I'm an ordinary tourist, Your Honor. Just passing through. A tourist, are you? Happy Rocky. But more importantly, where is the boy's defense attorney? Defense attorney? Whatever are you talking about? He doesn't need a defense attorney. Wait, what? Of course you wouldn't be aware, being a foreigner and all. But we have no need for defense attorneys here in this kingdom of Khura'in. We leave it all up to this fucking asshole, sacred power of spirit communion. What did you just call me? Nothing. Divination seance determines all. What? But surely you see how unfair that is. What kind of insane court system are they running here? You would dare mock me? Oh, I'll fucking mock the shit out of you. You barb-headed buffoon. If you value your life, you will leave post-haste, or shall I summon the bailiff? The bailiff is that big scary dude with the big scary gun, isn't he? I'm sure he would be happy to oblige you with a bullet or two as a souvenir of your travels. At the cost of an arm and a leg, no doubt. Now hold on, Mr. Wright has nothing to do with any of this. I'll be. I appreciate what you're trying to do, Mr. Wright, but never mind about me. You just go ahead and go see Ms. Maya. But forget about me. You have to go now. I'm sure you can find another guide. There were lots of places I wanted to show you, but it looks like I won't get a chance now. I'm sorry. And the poor kid, he's trying to put on a brave face. But if everyone else saw the cutscene before this trial, they'd know he didn't do it. So what can I do? What should I do? Defend Albie! Go find Maya? Defend Albie. I can't just let a verdict be handed down with nobody standing in Albie's corner. If Albie doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it. I'll defend him! Defend him? You can't be serious. Did he hear that? Is he out of his mind? Heaven forbid! Defend me, Mr. Wright! What are you saying? You can't do that! Ah, but it's my job. It's how I make my living. I most certainly can, don't worry. I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials. Besides, can you imagine how furious I would be if I let anything happen to you? Mr. Wright! You are but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. But if you are smart, you will heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further. Looks like defending somebody is easier said than done in this country. Bailiff, throw this man out. Hold it!
Yeah, Your Majesty, if you please.
You have something to say, Mr. Payne?
Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting. Right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Right. Mr. Whoever you are? Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler?
That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty. And yes, I am acquainted with him. He's a defense attorney from my native land.
Oh, so you are the same Payne.
I had dealings with him in the courtroom before.
Heavens to Betsy.
What? Mr. Wright, you're a defense attorney?
Yes. A defense attorney? Well, this is a shock. You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience. Some of those years were spent playing a piano in a dive bar where I ripped off people, but I guess there aren't that many lawyers around here.
Your Majesty, would you kindly allow us to proceed in the manner of my old country?
But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case.
Call it nostalgia, if you will, but I am most eager to give it a try.
Which Payne are you? Are you the brother or are you the other one? But I have a previous engagement, you see, a class together with the missus.
Your Majesty, I agree we should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing. A score of years have passed since we've last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom.
A score? As in 20 years? Is that what that means? What's the deal with this country?
Mr. Payne, I want that barbed head brought to me on a stick.
As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see it myself.
Very well, Mr. Payne. If that is what you and Her Benevolence want, I will acquiesce. As for the defense, I hope you are prepared for every eventuality. Every eventuality? Even, what is he talking about?
There. Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Payne. And sorry for not remembering you earlier.
That's Chief Prosecutor, the incredible Payne, as I am known in this country.
And you'll see soon enough why that is, because you don't have cases?
When you're forced to culpate to me before this very court of law.
Why is he so strangely confident? And not only that, but what's with the gallery?
Just you watch, the defense attorney will try and twist the truth. You can bet on it.
Get him, Chief Prosecutor! Crush that defense attorney! A defense devil!
This is why more lawyers hate that. This is way more lawyer hate than even back home. Now, if you'll please give your opening arguments again, once again, Mr. Payne.
Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes: larceny and murder.
One of these is not like the other.
Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasure room in the Temple. In addition to the theft, 2 other things were being discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Pot Roll, Temple security guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb, which Mr. Roll was in charge of. We believe that Mr. Roll was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure.
To kill a guard with a gun. What a terrifyingly bold act. Why? Why is that a bold act? I mean, sure, there are other ways to kill someone. Was it his own gun? Is that what you were saying? No, okay.
I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit as evidence the victim's autopsy report and crime photo.
Alright. His head shows sign of being hit with a blunt object and apparently being shot. The body was discovered at the base of the stairs. It's been a long time since we've had evidence presented in court. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
We may rely on the power of the seances, but our police still carry out investigations.
Really, it's a waste of time, and if you already have it rigged so the seances always are taken as, yeah, I don't know, it's just That's bullshit. Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable. Oh, really? Well, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it. I can check the evidence out myself by looking at the courtrooms, pressing the RB button. The courtrooms, the court records. We'll see just how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne. He's 9? Gaspin Payne, alright. It's not Winston, it's Gaspin, alright. Oh, I should probably actually check out such a deplorable crime. Let's see. When the tiger and the dragon battle, the fauna offers divine protection. When the butterflies embraces the mitama. Okay. The favor of the orb is bestowed. Causes a cerebral contusion to the head. Okay. You just said he was shot, though. Okay, he was shot in the stomach, it looks like. My all-important badge. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes at the very heart of our nation.
Exactly, Your Majesty. And we mustn't let the culprit get away with these heinous deeds. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown.
Is this treasure really such a valuable object? How could you even ask such a thing? Of course it is. Why, sealed within this treasure is the very soul, the mitama of the Holy Mother. Her soul is sealed within the treasure? That sounds awful. So it's a soul gem. I think I'll take that with a grain of salt. You don't believe it, do you? No, of course I believe it. Weirdo. Something tells me I'd better play along. This kind of irreverence is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much. Your Honor, Your Majesty, what is it now? This treasure, I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine. Could I see a photo of it or something? Of all the outlandish requests, your defense attorney are truly beyond the pale. He's been getting awfully angry with me. And are those veins popping out of his forehead?
It's forbidden for anyone outside the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone with the proper spiritual power without the proper spiritual power would be blinded instantly. That is why the average person has never seen the treasure, Mr. White.
I guess there are national treasures that are off limits to the public back home, too.
For the benefit of the shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper article. It includes a photo taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed.
So it's only been around for 8 years, okay.
These are the only public photos of the outer box in existence. What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room about once a year for a special New Year's rite that takes place at the palace. Therefore, this treasure box has only ever been seen by a handful of people.
Okay. So the treasure box is right there. Yeah. No, the green thing's still there. Okay. Yeah, alright, sure. I was just seeing if there was any difference there. Because the green thing on, like, the magistrate's, the judge's necklace thing is on the lock of it. In one of the pictures, I couldn't see it in the other. But it is there after a while I saw it. I hear there is a string of thefts lately of historic artifacts from the temple.
Right, Your Majesty. An inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures for personal gain. And the culprit is the accused.
So he has used his position as a monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. Is that it?
The accused family is by no means wealthy. To help with his family's finances, he works as a tour guide in addition to his ascetic training.
Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions from the defense, I presume? What? No, I do have questions. Even more, but you just asked a bunch. Did I? Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes. What? He's still planning on going to that thing? Still a lot that I don't know about the case. I should ask now while I have a chance. Let's see. What else do I need to know more about anything? The motive, the crime scene, the weapon. Mr. Payne, what was the murder weapon?
The murder weapon was the treasure box itself.
Okay. I thought that was going to be a contradiction because you said he was shot earlier. The empty treasure box left in the scene had a large bloodstain on it. How utterly reprehensible using the sacred treasure box for murder. You think a 9-year-old picked that up and bashed his brains in? The accused came to the treasure room with the express purpose of stealing the treasure. He climbed the altar stairs and snatched the box, ready to respond with it. Scorned with it? Yes. But he was discovered by Mr. Roll, who had come to the room in the course of his rounds. After walloping Mr. Roll in the head with the treasure box, the accused forced the bloody housing open and made off with the treasure itself, or inside. Okay. But the defendant is just a little boy. I don't think he would be able to hit the victim, a grown man, on the head. Ah, a very good point, Mr. Wright. But I'm afraid that won't help you. At the time of the crime, the accused was on the stairs leading to the altar. The accused's elevated position would more than make up for their difference in stature. Okay, so what, he like threw it on there? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Mr. Payne, your reasoning is flawless. What an elegant argument. Hats off to you, Chief Prosecutor. Your title is obviously well earned. Well, the accused's guilt is certainly conclusive. Unless there's anything else, I'm ready to announce my verdict. Very well. In that case, I find the accused. Just a moment, Your Majesty. Don't you think you're rushing the verdict just a little bit? I told you I have plans to attend to, and... Ah! I'm late! I'm already started. How did the time fly by so fast? You still stuck on that? We haven't even heard the defendant's side of the story yet. Your Majesty, the defense asserts its right to cross-examine the defendant. You don't have rights here, huh? Did I say something funny? Cross-examine the... What do you mean? What? What do you mean, what do I mean? I seem to have some dim recollection of the process, but I can't quite recall. Little wonder. The so-called defendant hasn't been questioned in over 20 years. Should I even be surprised anymore? Anyways, I demand we let the defendant or the accused tell his side of the story. Is that really necessary? Of course it's necessary, Majesty. What harm can it do? I say we allow the boy to speak, Your Majesty. Though I doubt he'll have anything of relevance to say. Oh, how kind of you, your royal penis. Very well. As long as it's okay with Mr. Payne. I'm already hopelessly late for my class. In that case, the prosecutor calls the accused back to the witness stand. Oh, but before we do this, I better call my wife and apologize for missing that class. Any objections? Please say I can call her. She will fucking tear my ass a new one. Accused, state your name and occupation again, if you would.
I'll be your guide. I'm in training to be a monk, and I'm a tour guide.
Why me? Now, where were we? Cross-examining the defendant, Your Honor. Magistrate. Right. Let's do that then. As the defense attorney's assistance, at the defense attorney's assistance, I might add. Sounds a little dispirited. His wife must have really given her a piece of her mind. Well, the defense had better get to it, and make it quick, if you please.
The defense... Mr. Wright, I didn't know you were a lawyer.
Well, I am, and I'm here to defend you, LB. Don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth, and you'll be all right.
You tricked me.
What?
If I knew you were a lawyer, I wouldn't have given you that tour. Give me back the Magatama I gave you yesterday.
Yesterday? LB, what's gotten into you?
Don't talk to me. You disgust me.
Now even Albie's against me. But why?
This must be a new experience for you, Mr. Wright. Being loathed by a client?
No, it's not the first time, right?
Not to this extent. Now then, accused. Please give the court your testimony. The incident occurred around noon. During the break between the morning and the afternoon dances of devotion. I want you to tell the court what you were doing around that time.
All right.
What the? Oh, Jesus Christ. They had a budget for this one, apparently. The accused account.
I didn't kill Mr. Roll, and I didn't steal the treasure. I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I never even seen the treasure box with the green Khura'inese butterfly on it.
Why would you give it a color? Why wouldn't you just say I've never seen the treasure box?
When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route.
Were you well acquainted with the victim?
Yes, he used to chat with me whenever we ran into each other in the temple. Mr. Roll was a monk in training when he was a kid too, you know.
I bet Albie looked up to him.
But he had to give that up and go to work with it when his family needed money. That's why he became a guard. But at least that way he could still stay in the temple. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding the treasure. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite.
The victim's parents apparently both died relatively young, so Mr. Roll had to support his younger brothers and sisters as well. But even with his job as a security guard, I'm sure things couldn't have been easy for him. Sounds like his circumstance and Albie's were very similar.
Mr. Roll encouraged me to never give up. Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me. Abandon your family, he used to say. And he always cheered me on in my training and my tour guide business too. Why in the world would I kill a nice man like that?
Yes, I see. You express yourself well. Defense, now that you've heard the accuser's account, are you finally satisfied? Guilty! If so, let's draw this expeditious conclusion. But your majesty, I haven't even cross-examined the defendant yet. Huh? That wasn't the end of it? It's been so long, I don't rightly recall what this cross-examining thing is all about. A judge who doesn't know what a cross-examination is. What a fresh hell this is. I do wish I could remember how it worked. Should I give the judge a refresher on cross-examination? Cross-examination, Chronos? Yeah. Is it? Yeah, I might as well, I guess. I mean, is it just a tutorial for me? Because I already know how. I guess I'd better, we'll never get anywhere. Your Majesty, please allow me to explain the procedure. First, we lawyers listen carefully to witnesses' testimony. Then we use present, RB, to open the courtroom records and examine the evidence. And why would you do that? And also, what's an RB button? To find and present with why any evidence that's inconsistent with the statement. Present? I certainly don't need any gifts from you. Clearly, something is getting lost in translation with His Majesty. The point is, it's possible that a statement could contain a lie or mistake. But what do you do if you can't find any inconsistencies in the witness's testimony? Oh, in that case, we press with LB, the witness, for more information. Pressing a statement might reveal new information or even entirely new statements. Presenting evidence is one thing, but pressing witnesses... I'll have you know, defense, that I do not allow violence in my courtroom. Rest assured, only gentle verbal pressure and some fingernail ripping off is used. Not much physical force is involved. Well, I'm not convinced. After all, who knows what sort of tactics an attorney will resort to. One false move and I'll call the bailiff. Yeah, something's definitely getting lost in translation here. For now, I should just focus all my energy on questioning Albie and comparing his statements with the information in the court records. Cross-examination. Next time. Thank you for watching. This is the first episode of the series, so, like the episode, please. And, hey, if you're new here, subscribe. Or go watch any of my other videos. Actually, even if you're already subscribed, go watch all my videos. Anyways, I will see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye.